What's up, guys? So I modded this TR50 yesterday. I just pulled the valve block out. I have a CO2 in here. The CO2 restrictor is not in there. I want to see how many shots I get off of a 12 gram CO2, and then after I do that, I'll put this in there and see how many shots I get and the speeds and stuff. And I forgot to take these to work, the various rounds and the weights I have, but I'm just going to assume they're how they're advertised. So these are the 2.7 gram rubber steel balls, 2.8 gram aluminum, 1.4 gram nylons, and I've shot the rubber rounds a lot, so I want to try these because I haven't tried these in the chronograph. And I have a 1.4 gram speed and joule like cheat sheet right here. I feel like these might have a little bit of a hard time firing because they're kind of big for this magazine. Like, they fit really snug. So if I'm not getting these numbers or anywhere close to that, it's probably because they're too snug. These aluminums fit really good, and so do the 2.7 gram rubber steels. And I have a 2.8 gram cheat sheet right here. So I'm going to assume the aluminums will get 360 to 400, somewhere in there, hopefully. Same with these, 360 to 400, maybe a little bit faster because they don't weigh as much, but they're nearly identical to this. And yeah, so I'm gonna puncture this and then shoot the box and use my chronograph. So give me 1 second. All right, so I put the aluminum balls in here, just if you want to see. So these are the aluminum alien play rounds. And I haven't tried putting pressure on this yet since I modded it. Pretty sure it'll be fine, so it's not leaking or anything, so we're good. So yeah, this is just like full on power, no stoppage, no nothing. 356. I might have shot all my CO2 out because it like farted. So I'm gonna try firing again. But I might have used all the CO2, and that's probably why you need the CO2 restrictor. So we'll see what happens. 210. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it lost all the CO2 on that one shot. Yeah, it's out. So I'm gonna put the CO2 restrictor in and then restart the video. All right, guys, I put the CO2 restrictor in the handle, so that little the little disc thing is in here now, and that's gonna kind of slow it down, but also gonna enable me to fire more than once. That could have also happened because I just put oil in it, so all the oil and everything must have just gushed out, made everything all slippery, and then the bolt never like retracted back in. That shot, the 356 shot, according to my little cheat sheet, that was around 16 joules. So I'm gonna pop this. This is a new cartridge with the CO2 restrictor. So it has gas, it has pressure, and I'm using the 2.8 gram aluminum balls again. 346, no farting. 350, 346, 338, 334. I'm using Umarex CO2 cartridges. I forgot to mention that. 332. And that's it for this magazine. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna try the nylon ones just because I feel like those aren't going to shoot out the barrel because they're so snug in this. But these will definitely work in the HTP50. And after I'm done doing this shot count and nylon ball shooting and all this stuff, I'm gonna use the HPA tank and then fire these same rounds out of this, and then fire them out of the HTP50. But I'll do the HTP50 on a different video, just in case you're not even interested. So here we go. Second magazine on the same CO2 cartridge. 428. So that fired. That's good. 426. I'll show you the paper after this. 418. 406, 396. We got one more shot. 390. So the high shot on the second magazine was 426 with the 1.4 gram balls, and that's not that high on the joules. It's like around 12. But that's also the second magazine on the same CO2 cartridge. And then the aluminum ball, the highest it went was 356. So it's like 16 joules. But since I'm using the CO2, I don't know how many shots I'm going to get out of this. So that was 12 shots on the one CO2. I'm going to do these nylon or rubber steel balls and see if I have high numbers or if this is pretty much done as far as gas. So this is like shot 13 through 18. 306. 276. It's pretty much out. So I'm just gonna fire these. Yeah, it's out of gas. I'm just gonna degas it. So I'm gonna pause the video and then hook up the HPA tank. Alright you guys, I took the CO2 restrictor out. It's right there on that screw thing. Right there. I'm using the HPA tank that I've shot a bunch of shots with. So it's kind of like lower pressure, but I don't know if this is just gonna spew out all the air, and I don't want to spew out all the air on my new tank that's like fully pressurized, because it's gonna take me a second to like turn off the tank, take off my backpack, all that stuff. So if anything goes wrong with this, it'll be easier for me to fix. These are the 1.1 gram rubber balls, and I have the other magazines with those other ammos in my pocket. So yeah, I have you know, all this colorful stuff right here. But yeah, I'm gonna try firing this just to see if it farts out all the air, and if I need to put the CO2 restrictor in there, because if that happens, I'm gonna put the CO2 restrictor in there if it just shoots out all the air. So here we go, fully open. 546. So maybe it was just because I had a bunch of oil in it, is why it just farted all crazy on that first shot. So yeah, it's not bad. Give me 1 second. Okay, I switched out the magazine. I have the aluminum balls in here. These are the heaviest weight ammunition I have currently. So 2.8 gram aluminum balls with no restrictor and a somewhat lower pressure HPA tank. Damn, 404. 402. 400. 396. I got two more shots. 390. 388. So that would be, I think 404 was the highest. So that, according to my little chart, is about 21 joules. So if I had the big tank that is fully pressurized, it might go to 420 or 440 possibly. But I was just trying it because I don't want it to just shoot out all the air and then have to like hurry up and take this thing off my back and turn off the valve and be basically like a clown on YouTube. So here we go. I'm going to use the 1.4 gram nylon balls once my dog gets out of the way. So yeah, she's around the corner. And see if this has any more air in here. So yeah, 1.4 gram nylons. 492. 486. 474. 472. These could be slower because the they're kind of tight in the magazine, and because this air tank is sort of running low on air. So I have one more shot. I believe 492 was the highest it went. 446. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this air tank is, it doesn't have enough, like every time I shoot it's losing power. So the 1.4 gram nylon is sorry about the shadows and stuff. 1.4 gram nylon, 492 would be like 16 joules, 15 and a half, 15.6, something like that, because this is the speed. So I got in between 480 and 500. 480 would be 15, 500 would be 16. So the 1.4 gram nylons, I feel like they're kind of getting hung up on the magazine drum because it's a tight fit. But I'm gonna probably end this video because yeah, I'm gonna use the fully pressurized tank on these because I haven't tried all these various rounds on those yet, and I'll basically have the same idea because this is putting up the same numbers as my HTP50. So yeah, I'm gonna end this one, and so yeah, basically with the aluminum balls I was getting 20 joules out of it, and the 1.4 gram nylons I'm getting like 16 or 15, somewhere around there. So it's not bad. You will need that CO2 restrictor though if you're going to use this in a more practical manner, like EDC or concealed carry. You're going to want to put this in that valve because not only are you going to get more shots, but you could lose all your shots on the first puncture or first fire. I'll try it again later. I'll skip oiling it and just see if I can get it to go without putting oil, because that's what happened on the TR68 is I just put oil in it, and then on the first shot it was just like farted out all kinds of air and stuff. The first two shots it did that, I feel like, because it was a bit too oiled up. So yeah, I'll do more videos on this in the future, but I want to make another video right now with these guys. So see you on this video.